This conference will now be recorded.
Where are we on that? Have you installed, have you uploaded, and have you identified like JDK is required or not? Any issues you have faced?
Yeah, I downloaded, installed Anypoint platform also, and not any JDK, but not faced any issues so far.
Have you opened
I
it?
opened the,
Have you verified?
yes, I opened the Anypoint Studio also. Yes.
Yes. So that means what you have understood? You have understood that JDK is not
Not required
mandatory
for,
for latest versions.
yeah,
Okay.
it's 7.15.
Let me open the JD. Mine is 7.14, I guess. It is lower version only. That's fine. So let me open that. Yeah. Why? Okay. So as I said, so when we are creating, till now we have discussed like what is Anypoint platform, where we have to install, I mean, where we have to download for UI, that part we have discussed. So today we will learn a bit about like Anypoint platform manager, Anypoint platform is there, right? So what all the tabs are available. Let us discuss on that a bit. We will discuss, okay, and then we will. Meanwhile, by that time it will open that. Nippon Studio will get open, and then we will discuss some part on that. Okay. So let me sign in. Yesterday already we have this. We have registered, right? So okay. So this is the thing, and this is a new UI. Also, the view of Anypoint platform is something different. I think only in this couple of days the UI got changed. Okay. So when we clearly see here Anypoint Studio is there. Here we have downloaded. This is the location where you have downloaded that UI. That is fine. I think both of you, even Raj as well as other person also, please Vishnu. You can also try to download it, try to open it. Vishnu, have you done it?
Yeah, Malika, I have done.
You have done, right? Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Raj, you also try to do. If you are facing any issue, I'm here to help you out. Okay? No worries on that.
I will let you know. I am going to installing that. But
Ah,
yesterday
yeah.
I was installed. There is a problem occurred there.
Okay.
I will let you know.
Okay. No
It
problem. We will
seems.
separately, yeah, we'll connect. That is not a
Yeah.
problem. Okay. So in Anypoint
Yeah.
platform,
Yeah. Okay.
so I said like runtime manager is available in Anypoint platform. That is what I said, right? So if you open this Anypoint platform, if you observe at the left hand side, see so many things are there. Design center is there, exchange is there. Management center, you can observe API manager, runtime manager, governance, monitoring. So in real time, see, in real time, what all the tabs maximum we will be using, that first you need to understand. Design center here also it is. Design center. First, what is this design center? Will we really use in real time? That is another question. Okay. So what is this design center? Design center is nothing but it is just like Anypoint Studio only. Anypoint Studio in the sense, whatever the UI till now we have spoke. We spoke, na? This is the design time, user interface. Anypoint Studio is user interface. I told you, right? So what has done? A small chunk of Anypoint Studio he embedded in Anypoint platform. So you can see the design center. Here also we can create APIs. If I click on this, we can create create APIs in design center as well. But in real time, do we really do that? That is another question. See, if you create tab, you can create. See, if I click, you can create application, you can create fragment or project, anything you can create. See, here API projects, anything you can create and you can deploy. Here only you can create whatever you want. You can have a whole program, you can create it and you can deploy it. But to be frank, in real time, definitely we will not use this design center. This is only for practice purpose only. For creating few small projects, few small POCs, it will be helpful. Creating a project is not it in design center. Definitely in real time, definitely. Even till now, I have not created even a single project in these many years. So definitely we have to go with Anypoint Studio only. So in interviews normally, like the persons who claimed for 1 or 2 years or 3 years, normally he will ask where you have created your applications. Is it design center specifically? The interviewers will ask, so that by their answer, whatever the answer they are giving, depending on that they will decide whether this fellow is real time or not. Okay, so the answer for real time is no. We will not. It is there, but we will not be using it. Definitely we will not use. So design center is meant, have given, you may get all these doubts why they have given. When we are not using, what is the use?
Malika, sorry, your voice is breaking in between.
Is it fine now? Okay, my mic is far away. Is it fine now?
Yeah.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, okay. Okay.
My mic is a bit far away. I thought like my breathing sound will be recorded in the video, so I kept. Is it clear or still you are facing? Is it clear now?
Yeah, Malika. Okay.
Oh, okay. So this is class 2. Okay. So here design center. Design center. So this design center is used applications. Applications are building APIs, anything we can say. What is API? What is app? I will try to tell you. Okay, there is a difference. Or building apps or APIs. So what is API? What is its need? Okay, and design type. Platform itself, we can test it. So other than this design center, we have exchange as well. This exchange importance is clear. As of now, if I explain also, understand. Okay, exchange means nothing. See, if I here few clicking on this exchange, okay, you can find a learner's zone is my zone. Learner's zone is my whatever I have yesterday when I am creating learner's zone I have created, right? Am I correct? Learner's zone is our zone. If I am clicking on this, if I am clicking on this, I have not created any APIs. We have not at all not yet created any APIs. If we are creating any APIs specific to our project, then those will come here and those will fall. So, but few of them are provided by MuleSoft. SAP, Salesforce, Amazon S3. So all these are nothing but connectors. I said right in the demo session, I said 500 to 600 connectors were there. So when compared to other products, it is very easy for connecting with all these connectors. It is very easy. Mule has given that flexibility. So all these connectors information you can see. Even for the trial version, you can see only few, but in the uh, in real time, actually in enterprise version, you can see many connectors, almost 600 connectors you can see. So the exchange is something like the name itself indicates. It helps for exchanging data. These are connectors, reused components they have built and they have placed over here. So whatever we require, we can just drag and drop and we can use it. For example, you got a requirement for connecting SAP, Salesforce, SAP to say SAP system. You want to send some data, then what you can do, you can drag this connector and you can drop in the Anypoint Studio, and whatever you can able to send the data to, you can do some massaging on the message, what is required for SAP system, only that data you will massage it and you will send it to the SAP system. So these are like connect, every reusable components will be there in this exchange. So you may get doubt. So all these are provided by Mule. Then what is under learner's zone? Learner's zone, even we also will be creating, right? Even we also create. For example, I got a project like banking project, customer module. So customer module, what I feel like is like I will create like API, I will push it here so that it will be available as an exchange. What is the difference between learner's zone and MuleSoft? See, this MuleSoft is some have access. We will be having access by everyone. It is public portal. We can say it is a public portal. It is accessible for everyone. My account. It is only my account. So it is private. So whatever we are deploying it, it is private to our Mule project applications. Okay. So if I see like my applications, nothing will be there. No, why? Because we have not yet created. Long story short, in exchange, all the reusable components like assets will be present, reusable assets are present in exchange. And see, API manager, runtime manager. So runtime manager is something like server. As I said, like in the previous class, I said like there will be a cloud server, right? That cloud server related stuff is present in server related stuff is present under runtime manager. So if I open that, we have not yet deployed any applications, so it will not showcase. So it is loading, let it load. It takes some time. Actually, it is heavyweight thing, right? So our RAM, everything should be like more, so that it will be fast. See, here two environments are there. So whatever the applications we built in design or sandbox, in these two environments, in any environment we trial version. In trial version, you could see like it is a design and sandbox. But in the real time, we can create our own environments. We will not use design sandbox. We will use like dev environment, DEV environment, QA environment, prod environment. So the environments here the administrators will be changing like how many environments we want, that many environments will be divided, and instead of design QA sandbox, you can see like dev QA prod, like that you will be seeing. And wherever you are deploying it will go to that location. For example, let me assume like this design is nothing but QA in real time. Here it will, here the applications will be deployed. So it depends upon the environment which we are selecting during deployment. That when I am showcasing the real-time application, at that time I will show this time manager as well, how it will be built. You will understand. Okay. At that time, Here see design. Here applications will be there. Servers. How many servers are there? The servers information will be present. As I said, like cloud under cloud only on-premise servers also we will add. I told you that statement. Have you remembered? Here is the location. We will be adding the organization servers also with the help of this. So on-premise servers also we will add ourselves. We will keep the security by ourselves. Okay, and load balancers and everything. These are something like load balancers. When we will be using load balancers? Load balancers. It is nothing but if we need more than one instance. For example, let me take, and daily I will get daily I will get 50,000 requests, 50,000 orders. Take Amazon. Okay, daily sales time during like Dasra time or like that, almost some crores of people will place the orders because of the discount they are providing. Many across the world people are placing in the Amazon portal, like many products, different customers are placing the products. So let us take that example only. See, if I have only one server, then what will be the, if I have only one node, only one server is there, only one server, have only one server. So all these crores of requests are coming to this server. Then what will happen to this server? Can anyone tell me the impact? Anyone? Bhaskar, Vishnu, anyone? Some crores are coming, some crores of requests are coming to the single server. Then what is going to happen to that server? Anybody?
It cannot
Banu?
handle
Server will be jammed.
handle the load, right?
Yeah. What will happen to that
Okay.
server? The server will not able to provide the response immediately. Sometimes we will be observing, even though you're placing, even though you're placing, even though you have paid, at that time you will see like it is just revolving. It is just revolving, but you will not see the response like order has booked. Like that type of message you will not able to see. So what is happening at the back end? That we have to understand, right? At the back end what happened is like the server got jammed. It is not able to process the request because the it is more like it is something like it is the traffic has increased more. So at that time, so that is the reason in real time, depending upon the business, we will be keeping instances. More workers we will keep. In new terminology, we will say it as workers. If I select the workers as 2 or 3, the requests will be, for example, workers I have selected as 3 workers. So in new terminology, we will say it as workers. But in SOVA or in some other products, we will say like the server nodes has increased. So the terminology differs with respect to MuleSoft. In MuleSoft, if I deploy 3, if I increase the workers size means it is nothing but I have replicated 3 guys to process the requests. Okay, so for doing that, for at the back end, when we have selected as 3 workers, the load balancers at that time, for managing that load, for giving that load, for segregating that request to 3 workers, it will play a role. So at that time, depending upon the business, definitely we will see, hey, what is your business? During requirements phase only, we will try to understand what is your business, what is your daily frequency. Daily frequency, if they say like, okay, 5,000 requests or 2,000 requests, okay, fine. Then one worker is enough for one server is enough for serving it. So if they say like, oh, it requires more, if that it is not able to, the business is more, it is 10,000 or 5 lakhs records I need to process. At that time, by default, we will select at least minimum 2 workers we will keep for serving the requests. So you may get doubt. See, for worker 1, I got first 100 requests. So that 100 requests should not go to worker 2. Why? Because worker 1 already processed it. Worker 2, again, if he is also processing means it becomes duplicate requests. Duplication will happen. See, I am booking for one mobile. I should not get 2 mobiles, right? One mobile only I have to get. Am I correct? So if duplicate records are processed, means what will happen? The business will go off. So definitely worker one, if he whatever the requests that fellow has served, those requests should not be touched by worker two. He need to process other requests. So who will be managing all this stuff? There should be someone to tell, right? Hey, these records got this 100 records got processed. Hey guy, please you don't take the same request. It becomes duplicate. Somebody has to tell, right? That fellow is nothing but load balancer. So depending upon our load, the load balancer which will be configured. Are you guys are clear?
Yes, Malik.
Okay. Are you guys are clear? So now recently I will tell you. Recently I will tell you. One application is there. In our real time, what happened is like one application is there. Suddenly, normally I have 10 applications. That out of the 10 applications, 5 applications only while deploying, we selected only like one worker. One worker we have selected. Why? Because workers also see when we are using MuleSoft. Remember one thing: if we are using extra, we need to pay extra to the MuleSoft. That point we have to remember. Okay. So for 10 applications, we thought like, okay, one worker is enough. Suddenly among the 10 applications, 2 applications started receiving more requests. Somehow the business, either it is a discounts time or whatever, 2 applications started like requests are like in pipeline. So it is in production. Now the users are raising severity 1, P1 they have raised. Hey, the requests are coming, the requests are not processed. The users are like they are complaining like they have placed the user, they did not receive the response, the money from the whatever the money got debited. So all this kind of the money got debited, but order was not placed. So this kind of request severity 1 it got raised. So if if we encounter this in production, then what we will do? So why? Because normally the 10 applications normally we have while deployment we have deployed to one worker only. Each application one worker. So 10 applications, 10 workers. Suddenly among those 10 applications, 2 applications started more requests and it is not able to serve that from that application we are not getting a response. It is taking a lot of time. Users are like they're banging us. So what is the solution? How we will react? Tell me how you will be reacting. Immediately interview question. So how they will ask, like scenario question they will ask. What they will ask is suddenly like I have built like applications and the traffic. What in the interviews what they will ask is like the traffic suddenly got raised and the users has raised a P1. Then what is your step? What you will be doing at that time? It is P1. It needs to be configured within P1, P2, P3. Severities, do you know it? Bhaskar, Bhanu, Vishnu. You know severities?
Malika, your voice is breaking, Malika. So you are asking for the allocation, right? In case if we have
Yeah.
multiple applications, serve P1 raised, so how
So
to resolve
others
that?
also facing the same issue? Can anyone confirm? Let me.
Yes, your voice is breaking, Malika, continuously.
1 second. Voice breaking. Hey, are you able to hear my voice now?
Yes, it's clear, Malika.
It is okay. So for okay, we will do one thing. Daily I will connect from mobile for audio. This is fine, right? This is clear, right?
Yes, this is clear.
Yes, it's clear,
Is this
Malika.
clear? Is it breaking or
Yes, it's so better
it's
than
clear? Okay.
your
So,
system.
okay. Now we realized, na? So tomorrow onwards, audio I will connect from mobile. That will be fine. Okay. Fine. So what I am asking is 10 applications, 10 workers we have deployed. It is the production case. It is interview question I am telling you. 10 applications. For each application, one worker. One worker in the sense one server. So the requests are going. Suddenly the traffic has increased. Traffic has increased means what happened is like instead of 5,000 records, I received 1,000 requests to 2 applications among them. Out of 10, for 2 applications, the requests got increased like anything. This is production, and this is P1 was definitely when users. So users has complained. See, we have placed an order. We are not receiving. The money got debited, but we are not able to receive the message like the order has placed successfully. That kind of message we are not able to see. So that type of users have raised, and it was raised to P1. P1 they have raised. You know what is P1? 3 guys.
Yeah, priority one.
What is P1? Priority 1. Priority 1 means what we have to do?
Urgently we need to fix it. It's business
What we
imperative.
need to do? So if this is the case, if you are facing this, then what you will be doing? This is interview question. Interview question, how they will ask means scenario based question they will ask. See, I have an application. The traffic got increased like anything. It almost like daily I used to get 5,000 requests. Suddenly I got 50,000 requests. So as a developer, as a support guy, what is the solution you will be providing? In this way, the way of asking will be different. That's all. So what we have to do? We know the traffic got increased. So definitely the workers, when work is more, what you have to do? You have to increase the workers, right? When work is more means, if you increase the workers, you can select it. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. So in this case, in this scenario, we need to increase. The answer is increase the workers. In wheel terminologies, we will be saying this as scaling. We will be calling it as scaling in real-time terminology. We have to increase the. So first of all, we need to learn how to build the API first. Okay, first how we need to build the API, that first we need to learn. But as we are IAM platform, so this kind of issue we encountered. So immediately we increased the workers. The problem got is the solution. So in run the applications are there. That applications will be deployed. Okay, applications whatever we are deploying, it will come and it will applications tab. Servers is nothing but on-premise servers. If we want to create those servers, we can create here. Okay, other than that, load balancer is nothing but it balance, saying like 2 workers I have increased. For segregating the work, there should be some fellow to. It is just like traffic person. What he will do? He will just stand over the traffic. In the same way, the load balancer also, if we configure load balancer, why? Because we are increasing the workers. Worker 1, whatever the work whatever the requests served by worker 1 should not be served by worker 2. So it is whose responsibility? It is load balancer's responsibility that duplicate requests should not be processed by 2 workers. If worker 1 has worked for 1,000 requests, means worker 2 needs to work other 1,000 requests. Not he should not sit there. He should not process the already processed records. So it is the responsibility of load balancers. So if business requires any load balancer, that we will be adding it. So till here, are you clear? Are you guys clear?
Yeah, Malika, one question. When you say scaling, is it a
Yes,
comes in a
please. Yes,
horizontal
Bhaskar.
scaling or vertical scaling?
Yes, scaling. Just scaling. The terminology in the coming sessions, you may get confused, right? So that is the reason terminology we will be using scaling. So whether it is increasing the workers, we will be calling it as one. Horizontal, vertical, two scalings are there. What is horizontal, what is vertical, I will let you know. Okay, in depth if I said now, you will come touching it, that's all. Okay, one is increasing the workers, another is increasing the space. Okay, so two types of scaling. One is increasing the workers, one is increasing the space, that is vCores. Okay, so what that scaling and everything I will teach you in the coming sessions. Is that fine? Are you guys clear? You are clear, right? Okay, so now this is about manager. So mostly we will be playing on design center, runtime manager, and API manager. API manager is also a one thing where we can manage our API. Will come into the picture when we created ravels. When we created ravels, then all these things will come into the picture. So as of now, I don't confuse you. If I said anything, you will get confused. We will see we will see while doing some samples. Okay, so if I see like API administrator, see here automated policies are there. We can apply any number of policies to our API. To our application, we can apply what. So see, these are all the types of securities we can give to our Mule API. Mule API, these many policies are there. So what is this policy? You may get doubt. What is this policies? What is this? All this stuff. So let me tell you one real-time example. See, you're doing your everything you are doing. Definitely when you are transacting, especially when you are transacting your mobile applications, you will see the security, right? Whether security is there or not. Security you will check, right? Why? Because it is related to you in the app itself. You will try card numbers, your CVV numbers. So if you are giving means something or the others, at least some security should be there, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
Am I correct? Some security should be there. Otherwise, how you will do? So at API level, securities will be applied. Those securities is nothing but the security. These are all the security, encrypting securities, validations. So some for that API. See, simply you are and simply you are paying it. But at the back end, how the application was built, have you ever think about that? Have you ever thought about that? Thought about it? Okay, I am doing just I am giving the card details. It is deducting. The purpose is done, right? But at the back end, without any security, right? Definitely, securities might be applied, but that you are not aware. That's all. Those securities are nothing but at API level. As a part of project, people will be applying it, and those those policies, those security policies will be here. See, especially when I am JSON threat protection. So some kind of policies, like definitely whatever we feel like it sits, that we applying it. Okay, you got the point, right? See, basic authentication, the username password, it is nothing but OTP kind of stuff. OTP normally when you are doing any transaction, OTP will be sent to your mobile by entering that OTP only it will be processed, right? In that way, some security we will be applying depending upon our that securities are available over here. So it can be a automated policies as well. Okay, see here some are custom policies. No, hey guys, whatever the inbuilt are there, we need our own policy. See, we will give some security certificate. Okay, so for example, you are dealing with finance API. For this finance API, I don't want like inbuilt security. I want the security which we have certificates. Take the certificates, keep the certificates inside, add some custom policies. So for custom policies, definitely the client has to provide the certificates and everything. that process. So that fellow will be giving it. We will configure over here, and then we will apply that security or policy on the top of that API which he is asking. So definitely a long stories will be there. Okay, so a few like specific like defense and banking applications, these fellows are very specific. They whatever are the automated policies are there, they will not allow. No, we don't want that policies. We don't have confidence on them. We will maintain our own security. So if that is the requirement, even Mule has given that fees. Okay, got it. So that at API level we will be doing it, and visual monitoring, all this something like okay, for each API how many requests, what is the dashboard, all the stuff we can able to see here. Nothing was, many requests came to which API, all the stuff we will not able to see it. Once we applied now, once we deploy, then we will observe all this stuff. Okay, this is about Anypoint platform. Do you have any doubts? Some real-time questions we have covered. Okay, what type of questions they will be asking from this part, that's okay. Now coming to, so now forget about the story of Anypoint platform. This is like look and feel. Okay, we have seen all these tabs are available, but how to use it, how we need to make use of it, that starts with our example. Okay, so this is the view of Anypoint Studio. Okay, this is Anypoint Studio. The view of Anypoint Studio is like this. So it is for creating any API. Till now I said like on the top of API I will be applying security. First we have to build our API na? Then only we can apply policies, right? First we have to, right? And then we can apply. Building, as I said, in the real time, even though we have design center, we will not only this Anypoint Studio. Okay, so this is Studio. So this Studio is just similar like Eclipse. Okay, it is just a similar version of. Do you know Eclipse? Have you guys worked? Have you guys seen? It is old. I don't know whether you people have seen or not. It is similar. Anypoint Studio is similar to different panes. If you see, file, edit, navigate, search, window, help, all these are the tabs. We will be using most of the time file and window. So what I feel is like this is the one which I will use, and window is the one which I will be using frequently. Other than these two, I don't think other tabs are that much useful. Whenever is required, otherwise see, these two are the, we will be playing with these two tabs. And coming to here, coming to the right side, if you observe, see, it was divided. Here I can create the projects over here, and what all the components that are required for the API here bottom, it is just like console. See, it is, if I deploy the application to Jetty server, that is nothing but inbuilt server. So how it is deploying all this stuff, you can able to see it at the bottom. So even though you have these many tabs, the most important is console, Mule palette. Only with these three I will be playing a lot. Okay, so if I create, I will create. So if I want applications, go to file, go to Mule project, give some name. Okay, see, as I said, one internal server will be there. This is the server, internal server. Yesterday when I teached you, yesterday I told you, right, one inbuilt server. One inbuilt server will be there, cloud server is there, on-premise server is there. So this is inbuilt server. So for every application, server will be there. That we need to select. You can give the project name. For example, let me give like, so my batch is 70, I can say 20th batch It is running, so let me give like 20, like hello world I'll try to give. Okay, I'll try to give hello world just for understanding. And here is the location where the project will be saved. Okay, the project will be, so let me click on finish. So one project got created. If you observe keenly, so as I said, the project is here. Mule palette, all the required components will be here, so we can use this. If you see under modules, you can see many components. See, you can see the components, SFTP, you can see DB, you can see validation, you can see. If I add like SFTP, so related to SFTP, how many functions are there? All those functions will appear here. So like modules. So then what is this about? See, in the add modules only few are there, but I said like almost 500 connectors are there. I said to I want, see, database connector is there, I'm just adding, you can find. So if you observe, only 10 to 15 modules are there, only 15 modules, only object, email, workday, you are seeing that. But other than this, if your requirement is something more, then you can search it in your exchange. See, you can search it in your exchange, and here you can add your account details. You can search for example, SAP connector is there, you can search that connector, you can add it, and you can do that. All that I will try to explain you, but yes, this is how you will be adding that 500 to 600 connectors. If I keep in Anypoint Studio, the studio will die. It is very difficult. So they have given the option. Okay, few modules, whatever the few required modules we have added, that is one thing. And whatever the modules you require specially, that you can add it from exchange. Okay, are you guys clear?
Yes, Malik.
Clear. Is my voice is audible or still it is breaking?
No, it's
No,
fine.
it is audible, Malika. No worries.
No, it's fine, right? Okay, so this is how the connector will be doing it. As soon as you create, you can see three tabs. One is message flow, global elements, configuration XML. In the configuration XML, if you observe, see, under mule tags only, everything will be embedded. Okay, everything will be embedded under mule. So it is basic structure. One XML will be there. Under mule structure, you can see all the components. See, in the message flow, if I am dragging and dropping anything, let me take like listener, just I am dragging and dropping. So okay, just I just dragged and dropped, that's all. So if I see the configuration file, see, the listener got added over here. So whatever you are doing in the message flow, whatever drag and drop you are doing, all those things will be reflected in the configuration file. See, if I will remove this flow, I will remove. Why? Because flow, you don't know what is flow till now. So that is the reason, just I'm not confusing you, I'm removing. I'm just saving it. Okay, in this case, if you go to configuration file, that listener gone, that listener was not there. See, so in message flow, whatever replica in configuration file, that you have to understand. Okay, and coming to mule is very heavyweight, very heavyweight. So that is the reason it requires more space, more space is required. Okay, so if you observe, if I have one application, main mule is there, main Java is there, main resources is there, and test folders are there, and along with that JDK embedded JDK is there, mule server is there. If you observe mule server, see, for maintaining the server, these many jars are there. Don't touch those jars, it will disturb. It is inbuilt. See, for maintaining that internal server at one application level, these many jars, these many things are there. So by this we can say it is very heavyweight. See, mule server, it is there, and other like source target. This is mule version. What is the version we have created? Just before we have selected this server version as 4.4, right? That 4.4 you can observe. Pom.xml. Along with that, this pom.xml is very important. Is very important for real time. I will explain what is that pom.xml will contain. What exactly it contains in real time also I will discuss, but later on. Remember, as of now, you remember pom.xml is very important. So see, if I am dragging and dropping any connectors, so those connectors plugins also will be added over here. So till now the project is plain, nothing is added, no connectors got added. So in pom.xml it is not appearing. For example, if I drag and drop any database connector, that dependency it will add in form.xml. Something like is the location. It just adds like a dependency. It's in my project I have to go with database connector. So the database connector, if I drag and drop over here, so what version you have dragged and dropped, what version you have dragged and dropped, all that information will be tracked in. Okay, so as of now these are some important files. So what is my suggestion is, you create one project, try to observe all these tabs, what is there in modules. So if you do something, what it is happening, if you drag and drop, what it is happening, any other thing here, how the configuration file XML is changing. So that kind of explore, you do it. Okay, and tomorrow we will take some POC and we will start with that POC. Explore few points on Anypoint platform. Explore few things on Anypoint Studio. Just try to think why two folders are available. Main folder is there, test folder is there. Why? What might be the reason? Right? As the folders is increasing, definitely it is a burden to application. But why this fellow has given this many folders? It is correct, right? Bhaskar, Vishnu. Hey, are you guys are there or not?
Yeah.
No one is speaking?
Yes, we are here. Yeah.
So today it is something theory. It might, but tomorrow practicals we will be starting off. We should know the UI, right? So just an introduction on Anypoint platform and Studio it was done. And from tomorrow applications, the POCs we will start it. From tomorrow in the sense Monday. Weekends anyhow we don't have classes. If required, I will be keeping on Saturday. Okay. From Monday it is something like practicals. Everything is practical. I will take one POC. I'll start with that POC. First basic 1 or 2 examples I will teach only for editing few components, and later on we will take some end-to-end POCs and we will do it. Just like real time how it will be segregated, that we will be doing it. Okay, is that fine?
Yes, fine, Malika. Thank you.
And Malika, just
Yeah,
one thing. Can you
today's
copy this
theory,
note?
no worries. Yes, please.
Can you just copy this notes into the chat box so that we'll also get it?
Voice is breaking here. I'm not able to listen.
Can you copy this notes into the chat box?
Yeah, I will upload it. No worries. Okay. I will upload this as well. Okay. As of now, I'm pinging so that everybody will link through it. You can copy it, but definitely this, whatever I'm teaching now, that classes wise, I will be giving you that. Okay. No worries. Don't worry.
And Malika, is there any other material will be provided?
Okay. I will give some URLs for following. Okay. As of now, you are new babies. Whatever I'm teaching, try to understand it for few classes, at least 5 to 6 classes, and then you can start investigating yourself. But I will also give homework, right? You have to do, so that definitely POCs I will only for few classes I will teach you. I will give homework also. At that time it will cover. You have to search. Your brains will start working at that. Okay.
Yeah, sure, Malika. Thank you.
Okay, so only for 2 to 3 classes it will be like this. Immediately the POCs will start from your end as well. Okay, so Saturday, Sunday you will be free now. So every weekend, every Friday or Thursday, I will be giving one POC, and you have to showcase on Monday. That will be okay.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, fine. Chalo guys, thanks for today. We will meet
Yeah,
on Monday. Okay, chalo.
thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Malika.
Thank you, friend. Thank you. Bye.
Meanwhile, guys, try to keep everything ready. Why? Because practical classes will start, right? So try
Yeah,
to keep. Okay. Yeah. Chalo. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
bye.